What's up guys, Trev Wilson here. Welcome back to the Bourbon Wrench. Today, we're gonna do a quick little bottle overview, okay? We're gonna be covering a couple bottles that are readily available, affordable, most importantly, delicious. And this is a 3 for 2 special, okay? We're talking, you get one of the best for value bourbons on the shelf. You get one of the best double oaked bottles on the shelf, and you're able to create one of the best blends imaginable. We're talking Old Forester 1920, 1910, and 1915. Before we go any further, just want to remind you guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, stay up to date with all my new content, live streams, videos. It really helps me, helps support the channel, helps grow the channel. I appreciate all of the support so far, and I'm looking forward to doing more. So let's get into some bottles. So, first bottle we're talking about today is the Old Forester 1920, which might be one of the best for value bourbons on the market, period. So, way back when, 1920, Prohibition was friggin' raging, but Old Forester was still allowed to be making the whiskey for medicinal purposes, whatever the case may be. So, you know, doctors back then would kind of look at you and say, hey, you, come here. Let me look in your eyes. You're looking kind of ill. I got some medicine for you. Everyone was just getting sick, but the doctors were just curing everyone. It was absolutely incredible. So to pay tribute to those doctors who were just miracle workers, they made the 1920 Prohibition style, I guess in the same ways that they made it in 1920. So clocks in 115 proof, which I think is probably the perfect stepping stone into barrel proof. Like this is the bottle that I would recommend if you haven't had a very high proof bourbon yet. You hear everyone talking about all of these barrel proof products and how good they are. They might melt your face off. Trying to do like this first will probably help get you there, and it'll be a much more enjoyable time for you if you're kind of new into things. This dude's still full of flavor. Seriously, for 50 to 60 bucks, this thing competes with barrel proof products. In fact, it won my sub 120 barrel proof battle, and it's not even barrel proof. What? It's super sweet. On the palate, I get this super chocolate covered cherry note, a lot of cherry, this chocolatey mouth coating thing going on. It's absolutely delicious. There's a reason why people just hype and rave about this bottle. If you watch any other channel on here, I guarantee you 1920 is on their list somewhere. It's all for good reason. It's absolutely incredible stuff. This bottle is the perfect example that good whiskey doesn't have to be rare. It doesn't have to be allocated. It doesn't have to be super old. It doesn't have to be super high proof. Affordable, on the shelf, easily obtainable, delicious. So the next bottle on the list is Old Forester 1910. So way back when, probably around 1910, Old Forester caught on fire. And in the mass hysteria that ensued, some genius decided, hey, we should save that whiskey, and threw it into another barrel. Upon doing so, they tried the whiskey. Later on, they said, what is that? It was double oaked. That's what it was. So there you go. First ever double oaking happened by sheer accident in mass hysteria. So to pay tribute to that legend who saved the whiskey and created double oak, they created 1910 old fine whiskey. I get that it's kind of confusing. This is also a Whiskey Row bottle. It's around the same price. It's around 50 something dollars. The color on the tag is similar to the 1920. You know, you hear 1920, 1910. There's no real explanation on this as to exactly what it is. So they take some whiskey, they throw it in a new oak barrel that is super charred. I'm talking, they burn it as much as they can burn it. They let it sit in there for a while, and that really allows the whiskey to extract a lot of wood sugars. So this bottle, again, you'll notice is way darker from that. The mouthfeel on this is exceptional, and it's drastic. For 93 proof, you can really tell that this spent some time in another barrel. It just coats your mouth. It is so thick. This is almost like a breakfast whiskey. Not judging you if you do that, but it would really go good with some waffles or something. It's that thick and viscous on the mouth. Spending extra time in oak, there is extra oak on this barrel for sure. Now, it's not just oak. It's not like you're just drinking liquid wood, okay? It's a nice level of oak that's added into it. You also get a lot of that vanilla and caramel in it. It's a candy bomb, okay? Super sweet. Again, this one might not be as easy to find as the 1920. I've seen people have trouble finding this, but it is getting there. It's getting out there. You should be able to find it with a little bit of hunting if you're in an area that doesn't really get it. So this is where it all gets even better. So if this wasn't enough for you, if this wasn't already an amazing value, you're getting 2 delicious bourbons between 50 and 60 bucks. They're on the shelf. They're incredible. What if I told you you could blend the two together and make Old Forester 1915? I'm serious. Look at these labels these people make. It's serious. They will make a mock label and stick it on a bottle. It's serious business, folks. And there's a reason why. Mixing these two together is so cohesive. You're taking 2 incredible bottles, blending them together, and what do you get? You're getting absolute cohesion, the best from both bottles into this blend. What do you get? That's the best blend right there. You're getting that super cherry, sweet, little bit of the proof from the 1920, and then you're taking some of the extra oak, that vanilla, the extra caramel from the 1910, and you're putting it together. It's really exceptional stuff, so that's just extra value to me. If you get these 2 bottles, you can choose to have half a bottle of 1920, half a bottle of 1910, and a full bottle of 1915, or you can just make 2 bottles of 1915, or like me, whenever you're in the mood, you can just let them mingle in a glass, have a little whiskey foreplay in a glass, and you have a different pour right there whenever you're in the mood for it. So I think that's just a testament of how well made Old Forester products are, that you can blend them together and create a product that is almost equally as good as the 2 bottles that went into it. Typically, it's never that way. It's never, oh, I would much rather have the original components than I would the blend, but this is an exceptional blend coming from 2 exceptional whiskeys. I highly recommend trying these 2 bottles if you haven't, and if you have them, definitely try blending them. It creates, seriously, a really, really good blend, the best of both worlds. With that being said, guys, let me know what you think of the blend. Let me know what you think of 1920, 1910, if you've had it, if you haven't had it. If you can't find it, let me know in the comments below. I try to get to everybody's comments. I really love hearing from you guys and having your input and seeing what you guys think of the bottles that I'm talking about in the video. So, that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Patrons, I cannot tell you how many times I've had to film this video. I mean, seriously. I've been drinking. I had to stop drinking the bottles. I was drinking them as I was filming. I was finishing the whole bottle because I had to redo. I forgot to plug the thing in. The other time it was blurry. It's just insane. Why do I suck at filmmaking? Every day I was coming in here, refilming the video, and something would go wrong. At least I have you guys supporting me, lifting me up when I'm down. Because right now I'm down. I freaking love you guys. My outtakes video is gonna be massive. Whenever I make that, it's gonna be friggin' massive. About as massive as my love is for you.